A Disney's live-action adaptation of a beloved classic is set to premiere on March 21st, 2025. However, the film has been plagued by controversy, casting a shadow over its release. The debates have been intense, with opinions sharply divided. The Hollywood premiere, originally planned as a grand event, has been significantly scaled back. What was once expected to be a star-studded affair will now be a more subdued gathering. The red carpet will be shorter, the guest list smaller, and media access limited. This is a stark departure from the usual glitz and glamour associated with Disney premieres. This decision comes as no surprise, given the storm of controversy surrounding the film. Public backlash has been fierce, with many calling for boycotts. The premiere at El Capitan Theatre will now have a limited media presence. This iconic venue will host a much quieter event than originally planned. Only photographers and a small in-house crew will be allowed. This ensures that the event remains controlled and minimizes the risk of negative publicity. This scaled-back approach is a stark contrast to the usual Disney fanfare. Typically, Disney premieres are grand celebrations filled with excitement and spectacle. It reflects the studio's attempt to navigate the choppy waters of public opinion. The decision to downsize the premiere is a strategic move to manage the narrative. The decision to downsize the premiere speaks volumes. It is a clear acknowledgement of the challenges the film faces. It acknowledges the negative attention the film has garnered. The studio is clearly aware of the potential impact on its reputation. It also suggests a desire to minimize potential disruptions or protests. Security measures will likely be heightened to ensure the safety of attendees. The controversies, however, extend far beyond the premiere itself. They touch on deeper issues within the film industry and society at large. They are deeply intertwined with the film's casting and the socio-political climate. The choice of actors and the themes explored in the film have sparked heated debates. Let's delve into the heart of these controversies, starting with the film's star, Rachel Zegler. Her casting has been a focal point of discussion and debate. Rachel Zegler, a Latina actress, was cast as Snow White, a decision that ignited controversy from the outset. Some argued that the role should have gone to an actress of European descent, citing the character's origins in the Brothers Grimm fairy tale. Others defended Zegler's casting, praising Disney's commitment to diversity and inclusion. They argued that Snow White is a fictional character whose race is not integral to the story. The debate over Zegler's casting reflects the ongoing conversation about representation in Hollywood. It raises questions about the balance between honoring a character's traditional portrayal and embracing inclusivity. While Zegler's casting was a significant point of contention, it was far from the only controversy she found herself embroiled in. Her comments about the original Snow White film further fueled the flames of debate. In several interviews, Zegler expressed her opinions about the 1937 animated classic, describing it as dated. She criticized the prince's character, calling him a stalker. These remarks sparked outrage among fans who hold the original film dear. Zegler's supporters argued that her comments were taken out of context or blown out of proportion. They pointed out that she was simply offering her perspective on a film made over 8 decades ago. Regardless of intent, Zegler's words had consequences. They alienated a segment of the audience and added fuel to the fire of controversy surrounding the film. Her outspoken nature, while admirable to some, became a liability in the eyes of others. However, it wasn't just Zegler's views on the original film that sparked debate. Her political stance, particularly her support for Palestinian rights, became intertwined with the controversy surrounding the film, especially given her co-star's background. Gal Gadot, an Israeli actress, stars as the evil queen in the latest adaptation of the classic fairy tale. Her casting has sparked a whirlwind of discussions and debates. Gadot's involvement in the film has not only drawn attention to her acting skills, but also to her political views. Gadot has been a vocal supporter of Israel, particularly during the 2023 Hamas attacks. Her unwavering stance has made her a polarizing figure in the public eye. Her speech at the Anti-Defamation League Summit in March 2024 further polarized public opinion. Many praised her for her courage, while others criticized her for being insensitive to the plight of Palestinians. Gadot's stance on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict drew criticism from those who support the Palestinian cause. Social media became a battleground for heated debates and strong opinions. Some called for a boycott of the film, while others expressed their disapproval on social media. The hashtag #BoycottGalGadot trended for days, reflecting the deep divisions among fans and critics alike. The controversy surrounding Gadot highlights the complexities of navigating political views in Hollywood. It raises questions about the role of celebrities in political discourse and the impact of their views on their careers. It also underscores the heightened sensitivity surrounding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The issue remains one of the most contentious and emotionally charged topics in global politics. The clash between Zegler's support for Palestinian rights and Gadot's pro-Israel stance added another layer of complexity to the film's pre-release narrative. Their differing views became a focal point for media coverage. It became impossible to separate the art from the artists, further fueling the flames of controversy. Critics and audiences were divided, with some focusing on the film's merits and others on the political implications. But the controversies surrounding the film were not limited to its stars. The production faced scrutiny on multiple fronts. Issues ranging from casting choices to the portrayal of certain characters were hotly debated. The film also faced criticism regarding its portrayal of little people, prompting a response from Disney. The company promised to address these concerns in future projects, highlighting the ongoing challenges in creating inclusive and respectful content. Section 5. Dinklage's criticism, a dwarf's perspective. Peter Dinklage, an actor with dwarfism, criticized Disney's decision to include 7 dwarfs in the film. He argued that their inclusion perpetuated harmful stereotypes about little people. Disney responded to Dinklage's criticism by making changes to the film. The 7 dwarf characters were reimagined to avoid negative portrayals. Disney's willingness to listen to Dinklage's concerns and make adjustments demonstrates a sensitivity to representation. It also highlights the evolving understanding of what constitutes appropriate portrayal of marginalized groups. However, the controversy surrounding the dwarfs was just one of many challenges facing the film. The release of the first trailer in December 2024 ignited a fresh wave of criticism, particularly regarding the film's use of CGI. Section 6, a trailer marred by CGI. The first trailer for the highly anticipated Snow White film was met with mixed reactions, with much of the criticism directed at the film's CGI. While some fans were excited to see a new take on the classic story, others were less than impressed with the visual effects. Some viewers felt that the special effects were unconvincing and took away from the film's magic. They argued that the CGI looked too artificial and detracted from the overall experience. The backlash against the CGI is indicative of a larger trend in Hollywood, where audiences are becoming increasingly critical of digital effects. Audiences are becoming increasingly discerning when it comes to special effects, expecting higher quality and more realistic visuals. Over-reliance on CGI, especially when it comes across as artificial or unfinished, can be detrimental to a film's reception. This has been a growing concern among moviegoers and critics alike. Despite the negative feedback, the trailer garnered millions of views, demonstrating the enduring appeal of the Snow White story. The classic tale still holds a special place in the hearts of many. However, the criticisms surrounding the CGI presented another hurdle for Disney to overcome in its promotional campaign. The studio had to address these concerns while maintaining excitement for the film. Despite the controversies, Disney has continued to promote the film aggressively, hoping to win over skeptics and fans alike. The studio has had to strike a delicate balance, acknowledging the concerns while still generating excitement for the film. This balancing act is crucial for the film's success. As the release date approaches, it remains to be seen whether the film will live up to the high expectations set by its beloved source material. Section 7. Disney's promotional push, a tightrope walk. Despite the controversies, Disney has continued to promote. However, the studio has had to tread carefully, adopting a more subdued approach than usual. Zegler and Gadot made a joint appearance at the 2024 Academy Awards, presenting an award together. The move was seen as an attempt to present a united front amidst the controversy. Ziegler has also embarked on an international press tour, albeit with limited media access. This controlled approach allows Disney to manage the narrative and minimize potential pitfalls. Disney's promotional strategy reflects the challenges of marketing a film facing significant backlash. The studio is attempting to navigate a minefield of public opinion, hoping to salvage the film's release. Section 8. A cloud of controversy, a glimmer of hope. The controversies surrounding are undeniable. They have cast a long shadow over the film, impacting everything from its premiere to its promotional campaign. However, amidst the controversy, there is a glimmer of hope. The film's release is still highly anticipated by many. The enduring appeal of the Snow White story, coupled with a talented cast, could potentially outweigh the negative press. Only time will tell how it will ultimately be received. Will audiences be able to look past the controversies and embrace the film on its own merits? Or will the negative publicity overshadow any redeeming qualities? Section 9. The final countdown. As the March 21st, 2025 release date approaches, one thing is certain: all eyes will be on. The film's performance at the box office will reveal the true impact of the controversies. Will it triumph over adversity and become a box office success? Or will it succumb to the weight of its controversies? The answer to that question remains to be seen. One thing is for sure: the release of will be a defining moment for Disney, for better or for worse.